I want to talk to you about limiting beliefs. There's so much power in what you believe, not only about others, but about yourself. When I first started in sales, we had a quota that we had to reach 4 sales every week. 4 sales was good money. You make about, I would say, $30,000 a year in the type of sales that we were doing. It was good money. And what we would do, we would average about 5 sales every week. Well, it was one week where one of us, somehow, we got 7 sales. And we looked at each other and we said, wait, it's possible to get 7 sales? Well, from that point on, every week we got 7 sales over and over again, like clockwork, 7 sales. Then something crazy happened. One of us got 10 sales in a week. From that week on, we would compete and we would fight and we would get 10 sales every week, over and over and over again. Well, I want to tell you, years later, this wasn't a day after day thing. This was years in advance. Someone got 21 sales in a week. At that point, we were blown away. We had no idea that 21 sales were possible in the same amount of time. Now, the average sales rep is getting 4 sales a week. You can get 21. I remember one of our top sales reps, one of the guys that got 21 sales in a week. He was in Orlando, Florida, and that's a location that it has a lot of people. And so all the different stores around the country, they would give the excuse, the reason that you guys have so many sales because you're located in Orlando, Florida. And so I remember this individual, he had family up in Virginia. While he was up there visiting, he decided to work at one of our stores in Virginia. And guess what? He got 21 sales in Virginia. This is at a store that they haven't seen more than 7 sales in years in a week. And he went up there, the same person, different crowd, different people, but he got the same amount of sales. And so as a sales rep, I remember I would get 16 sales every week. I did that for an entire month. And then I decided that's a little too much work for me. So I went back down to getting about 10 to 11 sales each week. After I was promoted to be a manager, it's so interesting to me. After I was promoted, I remember my back was against the wall, that our team was really out for Black Friday. This is the busiest time of the year for what we do. People are coming to the mall shopping and we have things that we need to sell. And so I remember I got on the sales board as a sales rep. And so I'm competing with my 2 other sales reps, and literally in one day, I got 9 sales. 9 sales in one day. That was around my record. And for that week, can you guess how many sales I ended with? I got 9 sales in one day. You might be thinking maybe I got 20. No, I got 16. Okay, great job. I broke some records. It was beautiful. Well, years later, so at that point, remember, as a sales rep, I got 16. That was my max. Years later, as a manager, I was forced to get back out on the floor. 16 was my max. I got 9 in one day. Well, I was a regional sales trainer, and so I was traveling all around the United States, and my boss at the time, she said, you know what, I really need your help. I know you don't enjoy selling. I know you rather teach people, coach people, but I really need your help. I need to hit my budget. And so can you get out there as a sales rep on the floor and can you make these sales? I told her, sure, I'll do this for you. And so in one day, I get 11 sales. My first day on the floor, I get 11 sales. How many sales do you think I ended that